Hey everyone, later tonight I'll be making my way over to Pearson Airport to board a flight to Bangkok with about a 3-hour layover in Taipei on the way. The last time I went away I made a video showing how I packed carry-on only for a 5-night trip to Amsterdam. This time I thought rather than rehash that same video, I would show you all the tech that I'm going to bring with me. I'll be staying in Thailand for 10 nights, and while I'm there I plan on making some videos, doing some live streams, and possibly even doing some editing and uploading. All right, let's get rocking here. So first and foremost are my trusty Sony wireless Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. They're quite awesome to have on the plane, and I also have a wire if I need to plug them into the in-flight entertainment or my laptop. And I always bring these Bose in earphones as well. And just in case I'm in a generous sharing mood with the person sitting next to me on the flight, I always bring one of these Y adapters. That way we can watch the same thing together. It's pretty handy to have one of those if you're ever traveling with someone. And I guess my smartwatch counts. And this is, I think, a 20-watt Samsung fast charger. So I've got it hooked up to my watch charging dock, or whatever you call it now, but I'll also be charging phones and that sort of thing through that. And back on the earphone wagon, I might as well bring my Panasonic noise canceling Bluetooth earphones as well. And I guess this is tech, a shaver, although I'm also bringing an electric toothbrush, which I don't have in front of me. And from a filming point of view, I'll be bringing 2 Dji Pocket 2 cameras. The other one I'm using right now to film this, but it would normally be inside that case. And I also have micro SD cards, of course. There's a SanDisk 256 card on the left, a Samsung 128 card on the right, and I've got another 128 Samsung in this camera now that I'm recording with. So I mentioned I'll be making some videos, so I'll be using those cameras to make most of them, but I'll also be using the iPhone here. I'll be live streaming with this, at least I hope I'll be live streaming with it. I've already got an eSIM for it through DTAC. It's 15 gigs at unlimited LTE and 5G speeds. DTAC's, I think, the second best provider they have. I'll be probably getting an AIS SIM card as well for my main phone, so I should have plenty of data and connectivity while I'm there. And on that note, of course, a power bank. And thanks to Apple being Apple, I have to bring a lightning cable as well, because for some reason iPhones do not use USB-C yet. But of course, I have a couple of USB-C cables. Here's just a short one and a longer one. And this, I believe, is a 60-watt USB-C charger. So this will power and charge the laptop and all my devices as well. So I shouldn't have any charging worries. And this is a 1.5 terabyte hard drive that's loaded with movies and TV shows. I'll also be putting a lot of my footage and that sort of thing on it. So it's always handy to have that. Now, in terms of recording the audio for my videos while I'm there, I have a couple of Rode Wireless Go modules here. Usually I use one with the Lav Mic, and the other one I'll just kind of clip on and use for backup audio. So I think I'll be doing the same thing. I'm not going to bring the wireless receiver, so I'm going to do everything the old-fashioned way and wire them up. And on that note, I'll be using my Rode Lav Mic, and it's got this TRS adapter here just so I can plug it into this thing and it'll actually work. And so I can plug the microphone into the iPhone for live streams. Of course, I have to have one of these stupid Apple dongles. Thank you, Apple, for making all of our lives so much better with these stupid, pointless dongles. And of course, the laptop. This is a 13-inch Hewlett Packard. It is an Envy. It's getting a little long in the tooth, so I think this will probably be the last time I ever take it with me on a trip like this. I kind of wish the screen were a little brighter. It only gets up to 300 nits. I want something with a 16:10 aspect ratio. I really wish it had discrete graphics because I'm using DaVinci Resolve, which runs better off of an RTX card. And there's some other little things that I think could be better on it, but it'll be decent. It'll get me by. I can still edit and do all my entertainment stuff on it. It's not really tech, but a SIM card popper. And I have this here. This is a micro SD card reader. I do have an SD slot on the laptop, but one of the people I'm traveling with is bringing an M2 MacBook Air. So this will let us swap files between the two devices. So I thought I'd bring that. It doesn't have USB-A connections on that laptop, but it does have USB-C. So just things like movies, or even if I decide to try some editing, if they're nice enough to let me borrow their laptop, I could use that. And rather than bring my big ass mouse, I'm just going to try to get by with this little fun travel size mouse. And of course, a USB-C to HDMI cable. And this will let me output anything from the laptop, or I guess my friend could borrow it for their MacBook, to hotel TVs. So there you go. There's pretty much everything that I'll be taking with me for a 10-night trip in Thailand. I hope I didn't forget anything, and if I did, I'm sure it won't be hard to just pick it up while I'm there. And of course I forgot something. The gimbal. I'll be using this for live streaming with one of the smartphones, and it's also kind of a pseudo tripod in case I ever need to just have a stationary stabilized shot. But there we go. There is everything that I'll be bringing with me from a tech point of view. And you'll be able to see most of the videos from that trip on my other channel, Johnny Strides. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Yoink!